In this video, I'll break it all down for you, but let me tell you up front, there are some things you might not like. I know I wasn't too thrilled with some parts, and judging by the comments I've seen, a lot of people aren't feeling it either. But on the flip side, there are some positives, so there's a lot to discuss here. Is a Toy Story 5 really worth it? Did they really need to make this movie? Plus, Pixar has already revealed who the villain is, and it's definitely splitting the fan base. I'll get into that in a bit. All of this was revealed at the D23 event. Why D23? Well, D stands for Disney, and 23 refers to 1923, the year Walt Disney founded the company. It's an event that showcases everything coming up in the next few years from Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, and everything else under the Disney umbrella. I'll be making more videos about D23, including one on The Incredibles 3, Pixar's next movie, and the live-action Snow White film. There's going to be a lot happening here on the channel, so make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything, and let's dive into Toy Story 5. Let's go! We've got a lot to talk about when it comes to Toy Story 5. A lot of people didn't believe me when I said it was happening, but now here we are, living this epic moment. Pixar dropped a teaser. It was more of a short clip, really, with Jessie, Buzz, and Woody, along with the official Toy Story 5 logo. But when I saw it for the first time, I have to admit, it felt weird. The animation looked off, especially considering this is the 5th movie in the franchise. But hold up, that animation isn't from the movie. They actually used an animation that was already made for the Apple Watch with the movie characters. They just reused that for D23. But what's important is that the movie is coming. And now, we have the first official image from Toy Story 5. A lot of people have commented that the animation style looks different, almost like a painting. But that's because it's not a scene from the movie, just concept art. In this image, we see Slinky, Rex, Woody, Ham, Jessie, Bullseye, Buzz Lightyear, and Forky, all with sad expressions, looking at a kid under the covers using a tablet. This already gives us an idea of the movie's theme, which is going to focus on how kids are more and more immersed in technology, leaving their toys behind. I think this approach is amazing and really relevant for today. This theme was actually explored in a Pixar short called Toy Story, That Time Forgot. The story revolves around the same idea, toys being left behind because of technology. I think Toy Story 5 is going to dive deeper into this, showing the impact of technology on kids and their toys. Another important detail, Woody is back, which is a relief because a lot of people, myself included, didn't like the ending of Toy Story 4. In my opinion, the 4th movie was the weakest in the franchise. It kind of tore down Woody's character and disrespected the narrative built up in the first 3 movies. I walked out of the theater already thinking there would be a Toy Story 5, even though Pixar hadn't confirmed it back then. So, Woody is back, but what's weird is that Bo Peep isn't in this released image. I found that really odd. And where's Mr. Potato Head? If he's not in the movie, it'll be super sad for us fans. Sadly, the actor Don Rickles, who voiced Mr. Potato Head, passed away in 2017. So we're not sure if he'll be in Toy Story 5, because Toy Story 4 already had a reduced amount of screen time and lines for the character, some of which were reused from the earlier films. So we don't know if he'll appear. That's still a question mark. Let's see what Pixar decides to do. Leave your thoughts in the comments. What do you think Pixar should do? And what do you think will happen? It's a sad situation, but he's a beloved character. On the other hand, Forky is here. The main cast is almost complete, just missing Mr. Potato Head and Bo Peep. Now, Forky is a character I never really liked. He was so annoying. But he's here, so that means the movie is set after the 4th film, because a lot of people are saying, oh, this movie is going to take place between 2 and 3, or between 3 and 4. No guys, no! First off, there's technology here, something that wasn't addressed in the earlier movies. And another clue is that Forky is in it, and he only appeared in the 4th film, so this is definitely set after that. Now, Bo Peep not showing up is strange because the whole fourth movie was about bringing Bo Peep back, showing what she had been up to and what happened to her in the movie she wasn't in, like the third one. And now she's not in this image? I don't get it. It's a bit of a weird situation. Are they going to sideline Bo Peep again? She's such a great character. I think she should be in all the movies. Maybe she'll still show up. Maybe they left her out of the image just to keep us guessing. But right now, it looks like she's not there. Now, about why they're continuing the franchise. The reason is simple. It makes money. Toy Story 3 was clearly meant to be the last movie, with an ending that wrapped up the story perfectly. When you watch the third film, you can tell it was supposed to be the end. But the movie made over $1 billion at the box office, and Pixar decided to make a fourth one, which also crossed the $1 billion mark. And now, with Toy Story 5, it's clear that the goal is to keep the money flowing. Plus, Toy Story is the most watched animated franchise on Disney+, and Pixar and Disney make over $1 billion a year just from selling Toy Story merchandise. So as long as it's making money, they'll keep it going. Now, about the villains in Toy Story 5, I'm a bit let down by what's been revealed. The villains are going to be an army of 50 defective Buzz Lightyears who believe they're real space rangers. I think this idea is weak because we've already seen something similar in Toy Story 1, Toy Story 2, and Toy Story 3. Plus, this concept of defective Buzz Lightyears was actually scrapped from the script for Toy Story 3, and now they're bringing it back for the fifth movie. What could be more interesting is if Zurg led these 50 Buzz Lightyears. That would be epic. For me, bringing Zurg back makes perfect sense. He's an awesome villain, and everyone loved him in Toy Story 2. His storyline is really interesting in that movie, so it would be great to see Zurg return with more power. He could lead the 50 Buzz Lightyears, or maybe there could be another main villain behind them, stirring up some trouble in the film. If the plot only focuses on these 50 Buzz Lightyears without something bigger, I'm not sure it's going to be that interesting. Back to the image that was released, we see a kid using a tablet, but they haven't revealed who it is. It could be Bonnie, but I always thought it would be more interesting to bring Andy's daughter into Toy Story 5, where somehow the toys would end up back with him, which would wrap up the Toy Story franchise nicely. But who knows? If the movie hits $2 billion, they might end up making a sixth one too. But if that doesn't happen, it's probably going to be Bonnie again. What do you think? Who do you want this kid to be? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel to show your support and help YouTube send this video to more people who love Toy Story and animated movies. Toy Story 5 is set to release in June 2026, so let's stay hyped. Until then, there's going to be a lot of content about The Incredibles 3, the live-action Snow White.
And again, don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye guys.